another day. Progress on phase 2 of the trailer is slow, mainly down to funding. I've got a few other things to sort out. I don't know if you can tell with the state of the trailer, but it is being used as we progress. So I can kind of pick up any bits that need looking at or adjusting. One thing that has given up is the jockey wheel. So got another one. I did order one that was too big. Had to send that back. Managed to get another one through, so we'll get that swapped out. I've got a couple of clamps for the battery, so we'll get the battery fitted. And the lid, what I have found is the way that it opens that way isn't very practical due to the size of it. So we'll take that off. We'll have it going the other way. There will be some holes to fill, but I'll deal with that later. But one thing I have thought about as well is if it's opening out, because I'm now looking at putting a frame on phase 3, so the roof tends to go on. I might have to cut the lid down the middle. I did consider putting some sort of canvas or PVC cover on it, but then you lose a little bit of security when it's left at a campsite. So we'll keep the hard top, but we just need to make some adjustments to it. So job one. What it does mean is, because it's shorter, when it's on the back of the car, I'll be able to drop that and the back door will be able to open, whereas before it kept getting caught on there. So that shouldn't be too bad. Right, we're going to put the battery at the front and centre. We've got the wheel on one side. That side will have a jerry can for extra fuel, so we'll put that in the middle. Just try and balance the weight out. Got a couple of cheap clips off eBay, so we'll get them fitted. The bolts that came with it aren't going to be long enough. So I'll change those out for a couple I've got laying around. Not very organised. Where's the other bolt? There we are. Making this look hard work. Right, just get those bolted up underneath. We'll use a decent sized washer and a nylock nut underneath. Right, just get the other one done. Right, I've been having a think about the trailer, and I'm not sure I'm going to go for the solid top permanently. I'm going to stick it back on for the next trip out, but for now we'll get the spare wheel mounted on the side. We've got these thin spacers which were on the hubs when I got the trailer, so I'll use them as a template. I'll spread it across two boards so that it spreads the weight. And then what we can do, we can put one on this side and one on the other side, just to help carry it. that on. What we'll do, we'll put some nylon lock nuts on there just to keep them in place, and then we'll get the wheel mounted. Fits nicely, just need some spacers. Right, what we're going to do is fit some spacers. These are just door stops. We'll put them between the tyre and the trailer. That'll stop it rubbing and stop it vibrating. Right, that's the spacers on, and I forgot to mention what I'm using here is M12 bolts, 100mm long. Right, let's get the wheel mounted. That's the wheel on. The nuts that come with these bolts are compatible with a normal wheel wrench. You can see that stops it from vibrating. That'll do. Just using 1.5mm cable for this. That's all we need. Just need to fit a plug to the other end of the wire, then that can plug into the inverter. There we are, plugged in. Right, we have the inverter properly connected. Part of phase 3 I'll be getting the solar panel properly wired in when we get a bigger panel. Right, next. Right, this will be the final part of this build for now. We will look at swapping the small solar panel for a larger sort of 60, 80, maybe 100 watt panel when funds allow, but that's not at the moment. We've put on a check strap just on there. That will hold that in place, but then that can be disconnected and used as a table previously. So yeah, for now that's it, we're done. Actually, I've just noticed I've still got them to cut down. Well, apart from that, it's now done. So yeah, hope this is giving a bit of inspiration to somebody. But we'll get this back out on the lanes. We're going down to Wales middle of June for a few days, so we'll get the trailer out on a couple of lanes down there and we'll see how we get on. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.